Are doing the Nerdcore news again. We got an update. It was last night. We got apologies. You can say apology letters. Apology. I'll just say apology tweets. But some apologies from Fabvl and none like Joshua. None like Joshua is it's one of the biggest one because of the controversy. Um, Also, Fabvl. I did see one a tweet from Fabvl from like a few years ago in 2011. So yeah, using the N word. So tweeted the N word. Yeah, but yeah. So Fabvl had to do an apology as well because that one was resurfacing as well. I I just saw one tweet. I don't know if there were more tweets for Fabvl, but I did see one. I just saw one. I didn't see a lot of Fabvl. I saw more none like Joshua's, but it looks like Fabvl sent had something to apologize. Had to apologize. Some tweets. It was tweets. It says right here. He had tweets from 2011 that he had used the N word. So the resurfaced. It was like almost like James Gunn, but James Gunn did that. Was it like that? But it's just resurfaced tweets from years ago. From it's similar to James Gunn, like resurfacing tweets. Um, but it's more like PewDiePie saying that word, maybe, or or no, he did it. He said it once. This one said he did it a couple tweets. So, but anyways, um, we have tweets to read. I have my glasses on. I don't know why. Just because I wanted a good thumbnail. But I don't usually wear glasses. Just I wanted to do something. I just wanted to get just a thumbnail for it. So enough of the glasses. I don't need it. But let's read the tweets or the apologies. I retweeted them um, save them so I could talk about it in this live stream. So I saw that there's more viewers on my the last live stream than my previous live stream. So I'm pretty happy. It looks like you guys enjoyed it. So let's get into it. Let's see these apologies. I think I might use the glasses because the none like Joshua is a long one. Let's see if I need the glasses. Yeah, I think the glasses help me a bit on these ones because this is kind of small. Maybe I can zoom it. But anyways, let's go. None like Joshua. Apologies. So let's see. Let's read it. First, I would like to say that I am not racist or any pro big or ism you can think of. I've been happy to work with, support, date, marry, laugh with, cry with, be family with people from all walks of life. Uh, Message. No, no. So, felt like he wrote it too quick. He didn't edit it, but I try to judge people by who they are, and that's it. Second, I would like to apologize for everything I've done and how I have disappointed my fellow creators and fans too many times, and I never meant to at all. I know this will not matter to most and won't change anyone's opinion, but I'm truly sorry. Okay. I feel like he should have edited a bit on the tweet because it looks like he rushed it. Um, could have been uh, more well written. I could say it looks like he just wrote it, and that's it. He didn't double check or re-edit it. As some people do when they do apology letters or apologies. They do check again and see if they have a mess error on any of these words that they wrote, any grammar, but feel like it's sloppy just from that um, first few lines. But let's keep reading it. Let's keep reading. Um, I really wasn't sure what to say at first. I wanted to take more time to reflect on everything and gather my thoughts before I made a statement. I'm not really bad at conveying my true feelings, and I want to make this right. I often use humor to cope or in poor situations. Sorry, and I see it's time to pull that aside. Growing up in a multiracial household, I heard a lot of white and Asian jokes in each home. Um, they were brushed off regularly and was never used in derogatory way. Oh, okay, amongst my family members, but only in a humorous way or in quotations. So the way of the words never translate the same way for me. But I figured I would try to explain every single time that I crossed this line and how it leads to this point. It was always something different because I thought, okay, well, I won't make that joke again, so I'll make a different joke instead. But I still ended up hurting people I care about. Oh, I cared about. Yeah, okay. It had to be a joke that everyone can agree on, not just me. The clip that's going around is not a joke song, and it was not meant to be directed at others in the derogatory derogatory way. The post going around has a recent image edit with the song to make it look like it was a recent song. It's from a very serious song I wrote over 8 years ago. I was out of college and I was trying to write a deep song about psycho hatred that I had experienced or seen. The same way I wrote anime raps from hero or villain perspective. I had wanted to write from a perspective of someone who was pushed to the edge from upbringing and then by society into destruction, stuck with the cycle of hatred. It talks about being born from a cycle of hate, born out of rape, uh, to be abandoned, experiencing hatred from others, being homeless, abusing heroin, from feeling hatred by life to run in with police and commit violence. And then the epitome of all hatred slurs, with their experience feeling like all of those slurs by all groups of people, some of which I had been called for, being masculine enough at times, or because I was Asian. Wow. I understand now it was inappropriate. And now the right way to get through a provoke message across, I would also never call someone else those kind of slurs. That's why in the song I said I am those things as if I was everything that everyone from every group would say as a hateful slur. I learned that using those slurs are never okay in any content. The song is supposed to be condemn all of those hateful things and act by showing what happens when you don't break the cycle. I would not write a song like that again, and I haven't since, and I completely regret doing so. In the past couple of years, Nerdcore has grown a lot. We have also grown very divided on lots of subjects. Some I know just kept quiet in their disagreements. Some are very vocal and intimidating about their views. My goal was just always finding something funny, even when things weren't. There was no single view I like to take or gang up with. I just wanted to laugh and hopefully make other laugh through all of it. In 2020, I thought it was humorous that Facebook invited me to a Black creators program. Since I'm clearly not black, half Asian, and half white, and Facebook should know that since it's Facebook, they know everything. Again, I received this invitation from Facebook to apply, and I posted about this invitation and asked if I should apply as a joke. Majority of the response were yes, and they thought it would be funny. If Facebook actually accepted me, if I had been accepted, I completely intend to, and would gladly reject and point out how flawed Facebook is. Months later, I posted that I was rejected from the program and got dragged for all of it by all of Nordcore. Even the ones who told me to apply didn't think it was funny anymore. Either after seeing how everyone reacted and basically told me, "You're on your own." I gotta keep up with the PR. It's really been that way ever since. But I had no intentions of this paradigm, or I saw it anyway. I learned not to make jokes like that anymore and apologize for it. In 2021, I got into a Twitter fight with people from the Facebook Nerdcore group because they were giving it to a rapper about being white since he's planning to make a video to impersonate other rappers and their style, some of which were black. In my defense of him, I called out someone who was pulling on him who had depression and anxiety with. Maybe you should worry about yourself. I knew them from the Facebook group previously, which would regularly talk about the YouTube Nordcore rappers. I know it was too far, and I reacted out of frustration. I should not have said that. I haven't done that to anyone since. I learned not to say things like that anymore, and I apologize. Finally, a couple months ago, a fellow creator had posted an apology about saying the N word and making slave jokes, since it was the first time being dragged by Nordcore. I thought it was ease the tension a bit by posting the first time meeting with James Franco. This absolutely had nothing to do with anyone negatively, but again, as I stated, I cope with uncomfortable situation with humor. I was honestly trying to ease the tension of the situation with a meme. People took it as me saying that I must also be racist and that I'm posting a meme of James Franco, who's white, being hung by because slaves were I must be racist Uh, that thought didn't even cross my mind, and no one I knew claimed that me. Yeah, see, yeah, I feel like he didn't had time to revise his post because there's so many mistakes, man. This one has a mistake. The previous page has some mistakes. And you can see it from reading. It looks like he had didn't have time to edit this. But I won't read. I messed up. I said a word that YouTube is gonna get mad at me. But yeah, I'm gonna skip some stuff that I can't say in YouTube because they might take this video down. So um, yeah, if you want to read the full thing, just go on Twitter and check it out for yourself. Da, 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 da. It wasn't even really my intention to hurt anyone with my joke, but to calm tensions. I always thought it was the meme you post when you someone else are in deep shit with everybody. It was never meant to be a racist thing at all, even remotely. The thought of that being racist never even crossed my mind. I apologize for the ill-timed humor. That could be me. Sometimes I do that, but not on publicly. No, like, um, but I did that once in middle school, but it was not uh something this like this. It was just like I was trying to do a funny joke, but like there's sometimes that you're like, oh, I should have not done that, and yeah, I learned from that mistake too. But yeah, I understand him right there a bit because sometimes I try to calm down the tension with a joke or something, and sometimes it's not a good time to do it. So I learned that sometimes you should never make a joke on some hard on hard times. So yeah, I'm not doing that again because I learned it as a mistake from. But yeah, that's crazy. Um, okay, next we're about to finish already. Um, which brings us to now, as people are saying that I have some kind of pattern. There's no pattern. I've learned from every single experience and knowledge how I hurt someone and said, okay, won't do that again. I have grown in absolute nothing I've done was meant to be ma- malicious. But everyone has been primed into thinking every action I take must be racist. I mean, I had no intention of parag- disparaging any group or anyone. I never have, and I would not, and I've not attacked someone for the race. I really enjoyed working with all the talented people, no matter what race, creed, color, gender, identity, vaccine status, political, political party, masking policy, environment stance, religion, country of origin, immigration status, etc. Though I love all my fans and their support, and I would never call someone else a slur to insult them or try to provoke them through any kind of ism. There are also things I didn't know were problematic because I don't know until later when someone finally told me. I'm still learning and I'm sincerely sorry for all of it and will do better. Again, I highly doubt this will make a difference for most of the fans and non-fans or fellow creators. It may not be a redeemable effort, but I felt like it's necessary to explain all this instance when people keep saying, "Oh, he got a pattern," and people find funny keeps charging keep changing, and I'm trying to keep up at this point, so I make mistakes. What was acceptable 8 years ago isn't acceptable now. I'm learning and I'm trying and I'm sorry. Um, Not asking for anyone's forgiveness, but just know that I didn't intend to hurt anyone of a group. Okay, that's another mistake I think you're writing. I'm sure I'm missing things because I don't know if it was a problem or not. But I wanted to hear it out, but I apologize for all of this. I was wrong, and I am sorry. That was done like Joshua. Apologies. Yo, yeah, that was a long read. I ain't gonna hold you. That was like a 15-minute um read. So yeah, that was the apology of none like Joshua. Um, and some people are. So yeah. And Dig said, bruh, the problem is you had multiple people constantly telling you to stop with the BS. I even spoke to you privately about how to engage going forward on multiple occasions, but you didn't listen. I didn't jump to believe things. I gave you a chance, and the actions just kept piling up. And then to find out that had been going on as far as 2014, where it's growth of learning, that's the problem. You don't listen, and people are tired of trying to help, so are done with dealing. I hope one day you'll become a better person. Maybe you just need time. Maybe you just need. So yeah. So yeah. That was none like Joshua. I'm gonna cancel, undo my retweet on that. I just wanted to keep the retweet because I really wanted to read it. I didn't really read it completely. I just read a little bit of it, and I should have read it before this because yeah, I said one word there. It's gonna offend YouTube a bit, but I'm sorry. So now into the apology from Fabvl. Um, that was also yesterday night. It was funny because Fabvl did the apologies first, and then like Joshua, and yeah, that's how I go. But let's see how Fabvl does it. Let's see if he take his time editing, reading, revising his apology. Because like Joshua, it looks like he didn't revise it. So let's go into it. And this is Fabvl's apology. Hey everyone, I wanted you all to know that some of my own tweets from 2011 had resurfaced, and I'm mortified. In these tweets, I used the N word the way no white person should, referring to interacting with my friends and the gaming community. For content, I wasn't calling a person of color this word with a hard R. I was referring to my friends mutual because I thought it would look cool. Equally and stupid and naive, I also use homophobic slurs. Damn. Wow. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why some artists still use the N word, man. Because I did see Kendrick Lamar when he was on stage and some lady, white girl said the N word and he got all mad. It's crazy. I don't know why they keep using the N word. If they don't want these white folks using saying it, then why they use it? Like, stop using it, and then people would forget it. But no, they want to keep using it. So I don't know, but that's a little grain of salt for me. Anyways, I just want to leave all of this on the table. In my teens and early 20s, I was a stupid and ignorant, miserable, sheltered person who grew up in an all white town, and honestly, I'm not here to defend it. I'm very ashamed of what I used to be and disgusted by many of the things I said during that time. It was until I joined the Navy in 2012 that my eyes were open to the world and I got to meet people from all walks of life. My eyes were genuinely open. Those 4 years were some of the most transformative and important years of my life. Ever since, it's been my mission to grow and become a better person. Wow, Fable was in the Navy? Yo! After 1 year after he did that, he went to the Navy. Yo, I didn't know Phil went to the Navy. Yo, Phil got talked about his Navy times. I wonder. I wonder how he felt going to the Navy and how like what experience he learned. It looked like he learned something from going to the Navy because he changed his attitude after that. I'm like, I think going to the army or going to the Navy sometimes it changes a person. So it looked like it changed Fable to be a better person. That's crazy. I didn't know Fable went to the Navy. That's something new. I didn't know about Fable. Okay. Okay. Now, so far, Fable's apology is well written. It looked like he re-edited it, revised it before tweeting it on Twitter, and it looks the you could say it's very organized, very professional apology, a very professional apology. Not like Joshua, like Travis Scott apology, but this apology is more professional. This is way professional just by reading that. No mistakes on words and everything grammarized is good as well. So let's keep going. I want you all to know I'm sorry. Who I was in the past is not a reflection of who I am today. I know there are many people who are going to be disappointed in me. I'm truly sorry. I'm disappointed in me too. Seeing those tweets and reliving that sent me to a place I never wanted to revisit. Please understand none of this is an excuse. I take full ownership and will continue to apologize and own up to those words. With love, Nick. Yo, he said he's taking full responsibility and ownership for the stuff he did. Yo, that's an apology, my boys. That's an apology. I gotta give props to Fable. That's an apology. Well organized, very professionally. Format looks amazing. Everything, it's amazing. Fable. That's how you do apologies. So whoever's any famous person who trying to make an apology, that's how you do an apology. So his real name is Nick. So yes, you have shown that you're a good person. I have zero doubts that the man before us today is a completely different Nick. I got you back, bro. I just also love that you took accountability and got ahead of this thing and man, sincerely apology. Yes, always had love y'all, and you confirm my trust in y'all. I saw you replied that you were in an environment that altered your views of the world until getting out of that environment. I truly understand that because when I got out of the military, they tried their best to brainwash you with their conversative views. Army tried it with me. Oh, Dreddy Yasuke was in the army too. Yo, Who was not in the army for the Nordcore? Yo, Dreddy Yosuke was in. Yo, his name was in the army too. I want to know if Nam was also in the army at the same time as Dreaded. 8 years of them saying crazy stuff to me like don't vote for Obama because he's a terrorist. Upon getting out, I never felt so free. Just know that I got nothing but love for y'all. My thing is, bro, is I don't get how in your early 20s you don't understand how this is hurtful. So are you telling me that the last 10 years of life have erased the other 20 plus of feeling that way? I just don't get it either because you're one of the people advocating advocating against. Unlike Joshua, so did you forget that you said it or something? Because why would you evict to get him out of there? But you were doing the same thing as him at one point. Unlike Joshua didn't make the song yesterday. What's the difference, dog? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Accountability. That's the key word. Appreciate you being transparent and honest. Acknowledge what you have done wrong. Take responsibility and better yourself since. That's an apology. Dizzy AF for Legacy. Oh, but one of the reactors is saying, "Oh, Star Girl, my forgiveness is always open to those who clearly acknowledge that something they have done is wrong and demonstrate that you have learned from it since. We all learn from the people we once were and how to do better. Thank you so much for showing how an apology is done. Yes, I feel like he did an amazing apology. No, like the grammar was all good. The format was all good. It was very organized. Like Fabvl did an amazing job. Like people who want to do apologies, that's how you do it. But yeah, it's crazy. And some I don't know if looks like some people are are forgiving, and some people are not forgiving him. Yeah, some people won't be forgiving him. It looks like some people will. So so yeah, so yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know about the Fable thing. I just saw it once, and I thought it was. I didn't see it popped up too much on Twitter, but yeah, crazy. Yeah, but it's looking like some people are not gonna apologize. It's not gonna forgive him. Cause, but Fable is replying to him like, yeah, people are, yeah, some people are not gonna forgive him. Um, but it looked like he did learn because he said it was private school too, so it makes sense why he was so like. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I understand. Yeah, he was very close off from the real world. He was so he was very okay. My Hero Academia. Okay, sure. But anyways, yeah, I feel like he learned from his mistakes, and yeah, it's crazy. It's very crazy. So That's the end of this Nordcore news, guys. I don't know. I'll do another video. I don't think anything else is gonna happen this week. But yeah, we have gotten apologies, tweets from none like Joshua and Fabvl. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts of this topic? Tell me in the comments down below. And did you know any of this was happening on Twitter? Do you have any social media besides YouTube? Uh, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. But yeah, I didn't know too much of this until I was like tweeting back Sailor Your Love a tweet that she had for us reactors, Nordcore reactors. So I had a response and then and a lot of stuff were happening as I talked about in the previous live stream. So that's how I got into this, knowing about this topic. And yeah, it's been a crazy few days with the previous topics. And yeah, let's see how it goes later on this week. Hope anything else doesn't go crazy in Twitter. But we'll see. But that's the end of this live stream. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video upload. Adios.